This is Dave Stanton for Carbatec. The planer has been shipped completely assembled except for the dust chute and the height adjustment crank. Remove all of the loose parts from the carton, separate and check with the parts list. Remove all of the packing materials, but don't discard the packing materials until you have carefully inspected and satisfactorily operated the machine. Before working on the machine, ensure the power cable is disconnected. Fitting the height adjustment crank. To fit the height adjustment crank, align the flats on the shaft and crank handle and then push the handle down, fixing the handle in place with the hex socket head screw and tighten with the supplied Allen key. Around the back here, fitting the dust chute. From the back of the machine, fit the dust chute with the 2 screws supplied. Note that the chute can be fitted for left or right porting to your extractor. Leveling the table extensions. For accurate planing, the extensions must be level with the planer table. To check for level, place a straight edge across both the planer table and the extensions. If adjustment is necessary, lift the table extensions and loosen the lock nuts, these guys down here. Adjust the stop screws, there's one either side, until the extension table is level with the planer table. Press down on the table extensions to ensure the table extension is properly seated. Tighten the lock nuts when the adjustment is complete, these ones here. Located on the right hand side of the planer, the thickness scale shows the depth of the finished workpiece. Inaccurate cuts can be avoided by checking the alignment of the thickness scale. If out of adjustment, loosen the scale indicator screws holding the scale indicator and adjust the thickness indicator to the correct setting, and then tighten those screws. Supporting the machine. Secure the machine to a benchtop or the optional stand via the holes in the base of the machine. Blade replacement. Disconnect the power. Lower the cutter head assembly to about 25 millimeters above the table. Remove the dust chute and the blade cover by removing the securing screws here. Note that these screws are different diameters, 2M6 for the chute and 2M5 for the blade cover. Rotate the cutter head using an Allen key, which is supplied, until the torx screws holding the blade clamp are easily accessible. Loosen the torx screws with the supplied screwdriver until the blade clamp is 5 millimeters clear of the alignment pins in the cutter head. Do not remove the torx screws completely. Using the magnetic blade holder, which is located under the outfeed table, there she is, got it. Slide the magnetic edge under the blade and lift it clear of the head. As the blades are double-sided, you can rotate the blade end for end, ensuring the bevel on the blade is facing up when placed back on the cutter head. You'll notice the blade alignment holes are slotted. This is so you can move the blade to avoid a replication of a previous nick that may have occurred to the edge of the blades. This ingenious design can save you having to rotate or replace the blade. Returning the blade to the cutter head requires the use of the blade holder again to slide the blade over and engage with the locating pins, and then push down on the blade clamp whilst tightening the torx screws with the supplied screwdriver. Rotate the cutter head to check that it is indeed tight and that there are no gaps present due to incorrect placement of the blade. When you are confident that the blades are secure, replace the guard and turn the machine on to test. Never stand in line with the cutter head. Replace the dust chute, connect to your extractor and run a test piece of timber through the machine and check for any irregularities or longitudinal lines that may have been caused from previous nicks. Listen for any obvious sounds that could indicate incorrect blade fitting. Replace the magnetic blade holder to the underside of the outfeed table via the Velcro attachment. Your thickness planer is ready for use. We advise you familiarize yourself with the operation and safety video and also the detailed instructions in the supplied manual.